On Across the Isle News tonight we are talking about a nation unplugged, the fallout of Baltic Sea infrastructure attacks. This is part 2. Is this a wake-up call? Some experts suggest the incident could be a deliberate attempt to force nations to modernize and secure their undersea cable networks. Many of these critical systems were installed decades ago and lack the protective measures required to withstand contemporary threats. This attack might serve as a stark reminder of the urgent need for infrastructure upgrades, raising questions about whether neglect and outdated systems make such sabotage easier. Official responses. Finnish Prime Minister Sanna Marin stated, "The security of our critical infrastructure is a top priority. We are working closely with our allies and partners to ensure such incidents are thoroughly investigated and measures are taken to prevent future occurrences." Russian authorities, meanwhile, have denied any involvement, calling the detention of the vessel an unwarranted provocation. A spokesperson for the Russian Foreign Ministry criticized Finland for what it described as anti-Russian hysteria, and urged for the vessel's immediate release. Broader context. This incident follows a series of warnings from Western intelligence agencies about the potential targeting of undersea cables by hostile actors. These cables are vital for global communications and power networks, making them attractive targets for state and non-state actors seeking to disrupt critical systems. The prolonged timeline for repairs exacerbates the challenges, leaving affected nations vulnerable to economic and security threats. In recent years, the Baltic Sea has become a focal point of military and economic competition. As Finland integrates more deeply into NATO's framework, incidents like this are likely to draw greater international attention and response. The lack of a clear perpetrator in this case complicates matters, with speculation running high but no definitive proof. Next steps. Finnish authorities are expected to release more findings in the coming days as the investigation progresses. In the meantime, NATO has pledged support to Finland in safeguarding its infrastructure, with potential plans for increased patrols and surveillance in the Baltic Sea. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in modern infrastructure and the growing importance of securing these assets against potential threats. Whether this attack is a wake-up call to modernize undersea networks or a deliberate act of geopolitical intimidation, the international community will be closely watching how Finland navigates this complex and politically charged situation.